Hey, what's going on, man? It's Bernell here, and we're in a bit of a different location today, and I realize I've kind of been neglecting my YouTube for some strange and odd reason, which I'm kind of starting to get back into it since I realized, okay, I need to get that up. And anyways, so I got a really interesting question the other day, ironically, not from a guy, but it was actually from a girl. It was from an older woman, obviously older in comparison to me or whatever, just subjective, whatever, this and that. But she's around like 40 or so, and she was asking me, so basically I wanted to pull up the question. She asked me a really, really good question that I want to answer for you on my Instagram. And if you're a guy, this is going to kind of you're going to get a very, very big insight into why it might be so scary for you to like approach girls or whatever. Like I was working with a client the other day who's fucking terrified of even talking to girls, and it's fucking ridiculous nowadays, and it's actually not your fault, okay? So basically she's just like, hey, I was chatting with a much younger friend. Why does it seem like men have lost the art of picking up women? It's as if people rely too much on social media and dating apps. And she's like, I'm newly single after 15 years. My friend said I must get hit on a lot, and I don't ever, okay? And here's the thing, okay? This girl's like, she's cute, okay? I ended up meeting out with her in person, and she's beautiful, okay? By all means, she's someone that should be approached, right? But here's the thing that you got to realize, okay? If you look up like the answer like online of why guys are like so like terrified of like talking to girls nowadays, you'll see a lot of different like conflicting answers, right? You'll see, oh, guys are afraid of rejection. They're afraid she'll have a boyfriend. They're afraid their boyfriend or their husband will kick their ass. And they have all these like reasons online which are somewhat accurate, okay? But the big reason you'll see is that, oh, they're afraid that she has a boyfriend or something like that, okay? And here's the thing about that, okay? Does that sound to you like an actual reason or like a rationalization that they tell themselves? Okay, it's a big fucking rationalization. It's a thing that they tell themselves because they're actually scared to go talk to her. Okay, now here's the thing. Why are they actually scared to talk to her? First of all, by the way, if you're new around here, subscribe down below, whatever, before I get into the actual answer. And if you're just like, oh, I'm new around here, I don't know, Ryan, who the fuck you are, why should you listen to me? Well, anyways, I'm actually known as the world's foremost expert on making guys more attractive, okay? I've worked with millionaires, doctors, actually I had a Hollywood actor reach out to me the other day, the U.S. military, captains in the military, I've worked with them all, okay? So that's why you should kind of listen to me, subscribe down below, whatever, etc. You get the drill, okay? So here's why guys are actually pretty terrified of talking to girls nowadays, okay? Because hundreds of thousands of years ago, evolutionary speaking, you had to be part of a tribe in order to survive, right? You had to be in a tribe, right? There were woolly mammoths and dinosaurs and fucking tigers and lions and bears, oh my, and all that shit, right? So you had to be part of a tribe in order to it was fucking empirical for your survival for you to be part of a group, for you to be part of a tribe, okay? And if you were ostracized from the tribe, it meant certain death for you, right? Because you can't fucking fend on your own. Okay, therefore, our brain, our reptilian brain, is in many, many ways outdated, where it will actually equate rejection from a girl as death. Because you talking to a girl is a social interaction, isn't it? You are talking to a girl, that's a social interaction. If she rejects you, your brain literally equates that to you being kicked out of the social circle, therefore, aka that equals death. That's the real fucking reason, because if you got kicked out of the tribe 100,000 years ago, if you've ever been kicked out of like a social circle or whatever, where you lose a friend or whatever, it literally feels that much worse. It feels fucking terrible, doesn't it? You've probably been there, okay? I've been rejected, my clients have been rejected. Everyone in this fucking world has been rejected at some point by a girl, whether it's at a bar, whether it's at a social event, whether you ask a girl out on a fucking Tinder or fucking dating app or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, we've all been rejected at some point or another, okay? It's okay. It's okay. So here's the thing that I want to kind of get into your brain, okay? Obviously, cold approaching and like meeting, like going up to like random girls is not the best way to meet women, right? However, what I highly, highly, highly recommend to you is that recognize, okay, the reptilian brain, the part that equates a rejection from a girl as death, you need to, in a sense, get over that, okay? If you're still at the point where you cannot go up to talk to a girl and talk to her for a couple minutes without like sweat coming out of your sweat and pores and shit like that, like you need to get to that point where you can actually go up and just have a normal conversation with a girl. Every man needs to get to that point, okay? And this woman who asked me, she's like, why don't guys approach girls anymore? It's because of that. It's because guys are so fucking terrified because in their brain, rejection equals death. When in reality nowadays, man, you go up to a girl at the bar, she like gives you like the cold shoulder, she rejects you. Even if she has a boyfriend, you're gonna be fine. The boyfriend's not gonna kick your ass. If he does, there's fucking security around. That's never gonna fucking happen, okay? Nowadays, we are living in such a fucking safe culture where it is okay for you to go up and talk to a random fucking girl and you're not gonna get fucking killed, okay? So recognize that, okay, rejection in your brain equals actually fucking death. Okay, recognize it, accept it, and then kind of get over that, okay? So start fucking talking to people, start talking to girls, and don't let that rejection, that reptilian brain get in your way, okay? Now, just get over it, okay? That is my very, very strong advice to you, okay? So that is actually why the real reason why fucking guys are nowadays really, really terrified to fucking talk to girls, okay? And it's because of a 100,000-year-old outdated reptilian brain, okay? The reptilian brain is great for a lot of like great functions like breathing, eating, sleeping, etc. Not good for approaching chicks, okay? It will not get you laid, okay? The reptilian brain will not get you laid. So that should be like the title of this video, why your reptilian brain will not get you laid, okay? Fucking shut that off, be able to shut that off, get over your fear of it, go talking to random girls, and I promise you, you're gonna be all right, man, okay? So that's it for me. I gotta get out of here. We're about to film some fun shit. Me and my friend Becca over there are gonna film a really good fucking interview for you. And right now, she's like doing dance moves in the background. Yes, Becca, we see you. Yes, okay, very excellent. And we'll see you in another video. Peace, man.
Ryan Bernell is known as the world's leading authority on making men more attractive, so that they attract the women, social life, and business that they want.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ryan Bernell here.
Ryan Bernell is the best fashion consultant I know.
You have to live it the way you want to. It's your life, no one else's.
Rise your guy.
Thank you.